Hello everyone, my name is Michael, and a few months ago I was looking for a new phone, and what I eventually purchased was an iPhone 11 Pro Max. If you're like me, you like hunting for deals, meaning that you don't want to overpay for something that you can get at a potentially lower price. And if you're also like me, you also want to have somewhat of the newer technology available. So for me, with this new phone that I was looking for, the iPhone 11 Pro Max was perfect for that, because even though it's one generation behind the current iPhone 12 lineup, it's not outdated at all. It's not even 2 years old at this point. And because it's not part of the current iPhone flagships anymore, you can get it at a discount, which you wouldn't have been able to if you purchased it during the first year that it was released. But even a year later, it's still going to be on the pricey side, simply because in its heyday, the iPhone 11 Pro Max was the most expensive model in the iPhone 11 lineup, which retailed at $1,099. So if you're like me that was interested in a newer phone of that caliber, what are your options? Well, you're going to have to look towards the used market, because the iPhone 11 Pro Max has been discontinued, meaning that new units are no longer being sold. And because you are only going to have access to used or refurbished units, you will not have to pay the original retail price. So that by itself drops the price, and that's actually what I did. I bought my iPhone 11 Pro Max on the used market. And in this video, I'll be going over how I was able to subsidize the cost of this phone down to $0. But real quick, before I talk about that, I want to know, how much do you think I paid for this phone before I was able to subsidize? And by the way, by subsidize, I don't mean like a carrier subsidy or a store subsidy, nothing like that. I mean techniques that you can take advantage of to help bring down the expense of not just a new phone, but really anything you're planning on purchasing and would like to not spend as much on it that you normally would. So comment down below how much you think that was. But before I did my techniques, I paid about $515 for my iPhone 11 Pro Max. How was I able to get it for free? I want to make this clear. You don't have to do anything illegal or shady to get a free iPhone. There are legal ways to do it, and everything I bring up, there's nothing illegal about it. First thing I did to bring that cost of $515 down to zero was that I used credit card sign-up bonuses. Credit card sign-up bonuses are extra goodies that you get when you get accepted for a new credit card. This can be a 0% interest rate for a period of time, a 0% balance transfer. On a card that's very basic, that might be all you get. But the more versatile and premium the card is, the greater the sign-up bonus gets. And instead of just getting a 0% interest rate for like a year, you can also get monetary bonuses, either in the form of cash back or points that you can redeem. And one credit card that I got accepted for a couple months back was the Chase Freedom Flex. And one of the sign-up bonuses that were offered were 20,000 Ultimate Rewards points, which you get after spending $1,000 on the card. Ultimate Rewards is the credit card rewards program offered by Chase for some of their most popular credit cards. This includes the Chase Freedom Unlimited, the Sapphire Preferred, and the Sapphire Reserve. The points have a different value depending upon what card you have and how you redeem them. But for my purposes, I was redeeming them at 1 cent per point. So that 20,000 point bonus worked out to be $200 in cash back. So I was able to get $200 in cash after spending $1,000 on the card. That brought the price of my iPhone 11 Pro Max from $515 to $315, which is already a pretty good deal, but I was able to do even better. After I got accepted for the Chase Freedom Flex, I then used a bank account sign-up bonus. This is very similar to a credit card sign-up bonus, except instead of spending a specific amount on a credit card, you do direct deposits to the bank account instead. And after a certain amount has been deposited, the bank will give you a cash bonus. In my case, I was given a $200 cash bonus after $1,000 was direct deposited into that bank account. That cash bonus brought down the price even further from $315 to $115. And an iPhone 11 Pro Max for $115, that might as well be free at that price. But I promised $0. So what did I do after that? I used another credit card sign-up bonus. And the other credit card I got approved for was the American Express Blue Cash Everyday card. I mentioned how Chase has their rewards program for their cards. American Express also has their own rewards program. But the points for that program are not offered for using the Blue Cash Everyday card. Instead of receiving points, you receive reward dollars, which starting later this year, you will only be able to redeem for statement credit. And the sign-up bonus for this card was more lucrative than the bonus for the Chase Freedom Flex, because when I got accepted, the bonus was for $350. $150 came from statement credit after $1,000 of spend on the card, and the remaining $200 came from 20% cash back on $1,000 worth of Amazon purchases. So for every Amazon item, you got 10% cash back for it, which adds up very quickly. With just the $150 statement credit, that brought the price of my iPhone 11 Pro Max down to $0, which means that I didn't have to spend any extra money for this new phone. All I had to do was buy things I was going to buy anyway and use a different bank account for like 2 weeks. You might be thinking, Michael, that sounds way too easy. Is there something that you're not telling me? What is the catch? Well, yes, there is more to it than meets the eye. Both of these credit cards I got accepted for require an excellent credit score in order to be approved for, meaning that your credit score should be at least above 700 if you want to have a fair chance at being accepted for both of these cards. If your score is under 700, it's not impossible, but it will be harder. In general, the more lucrative a credit card sign-up bonus is, the greater of a credit score you need to get accepted for it. If this is something you are interested in doing, I will put referral links down below in the description for both of the credit cards that I mentioned. I will also put another referral link for a Capital One credit card, which has a similar sign-up bonus. You can submit an application for all of these cards, and if you do use my links, thank you. If you do get denied, my advice would be to call the reconsideration line. For each of these cards, the reconsideration line gives you a second chance to be accepted, and you have nothing to lose. So look up the numbers for the reconsideration lines for all of these companies, call them and ask them for a second review on your applications. With the bank account sign-up bonuses, it pays to read because chances are there will be a monthly fee on the bank account, which is common, by the way, but it's also common to have a way to waive that monthly fee. So make sure to do your own research. A bank account sign-up bonus may also be impossible for you depending on your situation, because maybe you don't get direct deposit, maybe you can't change the destination of your direct deposits that often through your employer. If that does sound like your situation, another way to work around that is to sell items through online platforms like eBay, Shopify, Mercari, that kind of stuff, and do direct deposits into your account from the sales of items on those platforms. It probably won't be as seamless as receiving a direct deposit from your employer, but that is an alternative method. I will leave a website down below in the description. Go to that website and it will give you a list of a bunch of different bank accounts that you can sign up for and know what their bonus is. This is the part where it pays to read and do your own research and decide what's best for your situation. If this video was helpful, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. Thank you so much for watching.